In the year 2022, there are so many business ideas that it can be hard to know which ones are worth pursuing. It can be risky to follow a new trend, but it can also be very rewarding. You may have noticed that a lot of these ideas are getting more and more popular lately. Others have been popular for a long time, which makes them more competitive, but less risky. So, what are the best businesses you can start right now that will make you money? Let's try to narrow down the question. What are the businesses that do not need a lot of money to start up? Well, having $1 million in the bank gives you a lot of choices, of course. But what if you don't? What if you only have a few hundred or a few $1,000s? What do you need to do? Can you start a business that makes money with just a few $100s? In this video, we'll take you to the 5 business ideas that will make money. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and that little notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Plus, it helps us spread the Thrive Wise love to help more people thrive wisely. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Digital marketing. Now, please listen to me before you turned off this video. I'm going to tell you how to start a small digital marketing business that can make you millions of dollars. Don't worry, I won't try to sell you anything. I have friends who run these kinds of businesses, so I talked to them before writing the script to make sure I was giving you the most accurate information I could. Basically, here's how it works. What is the one thing every business in the world wants? Sales. If you can help a business make more money, they will pay you for it. The more sales, the more they are willing to pay, no matter what kind of business that is. This is why businesses spend a lot of money on marketing, branding, building nice stores to attract customers, and so on. But most businesses, especially small ones, don't have enough money to hire a whole digital marketing team. This is where you come in. Say it's a store on the corner that sells glasses. People who live near that store or who found the website by accident while looking for glasses are their customers. But if more people knew about their products, their sales would double, triple, or even increase by more than 10-fold. Anyone can put ads on Facebook, YouTube, or Google AdSense, but not everyone can put on ads that get people to buy. And you have to learn how to do it. Yes, it isn't simple. It will take you some time to get good at it, and you might have to spend a few $100s trying out different plans until you figure out which ones work and which ones don't. You can go to any business owner and say, here's how I can increase your sales by 30%, but I want a third of the profits from all sales I bring to you. Anyone who owns a business would be happy to work with you. You can give them something for free to show that your ads work. The business owner can, of course, teach himself or herself how to do that, but when you have a whole business to run, you don't have time for such things. It's much cheaper to just hire someone who is already good at it. It doesn't matter what the social media of the future will be, the core of this business will stay the same. Number 2. Fitness and wellness blogs. One of the businesses I want to start is this one, but I can't because I'm too busy running my other businesses. People are paying much more attention to their health now that the global pandemic is getting worse, and they are turning to Instagram bloggers who talk about fitness and health. I personally put a lot of effort into my health by working out at least 3 times a week, eating as healthy as possible, and going for a jog every morning. This business is growing so quickly that even Apple has put out apps that are just for fitness. When Apple gets into a field, it does it for real. You don't have to work out for a few years before getting into this business. Start your journey to get in shape and tell the world about it. People love to follow people who resonate with them. If you end up getting people to start working out or taking care of their health, they will always be grateful and watch everything you post. Then you can use this large audience to make money. Number 3. Amazon trade. What's the point of running a business? Yes, you're right, it's sales. Every business is there to sell a certain product or service. Some companies make their own goods, while others, like the corner store near your house, get their goods from a supplier. Whatever it is, the shop's job is to sell. In fact, a business's only job is to sell. And Amazon is a marketplace where you can sell almost anything. But aside from selling, you also need to keep track of your stocks and everything in between. This is where Amazon comes in. By having Amazon, you don't need to keep track of your inventory as Amazon pretty much takes care of everything. But how do you figure out what to sell on Amazon? Now, here's an example. Has anyone ever told you about Alibaba? It is like Amazon but in China. Most of the items are sold for a small fraction of what they actually cost in the US. There you can find everything, from gadgets to clothes to accessories to everything else. Your job is to buy cheaply from Alibaba and sell for a lot of money on Amazon. It's not easy because you don't know what people want, but you can find out by doing some market research. This is what all businesses do. They look at the market and try to make something that people want. But to find the right product at the right price, you will have to spend a lot of time researching. People get rich with Amazon in this way. Every year the competition gets tougher, so it's not as easy as it used to be. But there are still plenty of chances. Okay, we're about halfway through this video. Before going through cryptos, I'd like you to help me in some way. Immediately pause this video and please do me a huge favor by clicking like, and if you are new, kindly click subscribe. If you did, you're great, and we really appreciate your help. Rest assured we'll bring you more videos that will help you thrive wisely. And going back, number 4. Crypto. Scams are rampant in the crypto community. Every day I receive emails trying to convince me to endorse crypto items that appear really sketchy. But since I care about you so much, I would never do that. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any possibilities here. In the virtual world, in my opinion, blockchain is now on a similar phase of that of the internet after the dot-com crisis. Most people will wish they had started a business in this area 10 years from now. Once this technology is used by a lot of people, there won't be time to make anything really big. If you launched a basic online store 15 years ago, you might easily be pulling in millions. But how much can blockchain actually be used to start a business? Let's use healthcare as an example. Storing patient data is a major challenge in the healthcare field. In most cases, a doctor won't be able to give you an appropriate diagnosis without first reviewing your medical history. Patients' medical histories, identities, and evidence of the presence of fake drugs in the supply chain are also required. The usage of blockchains ensures that no one, other than the patient themselves, may access a patient's medical records without the patient's express authorization. If you end up needing to see a doctor in a different country, you can still give that doctor your medical records since every medicine can be securely traced after it is put on the blockchain. This might help reduce the prevalence of fake medications. Drugs can be tracked back to their original facilities, stored in secure environments, their costs reduced, and the whole system improved. Many new companies are being formed to serve this market, but it has yet to see widespread adoption. The moment to launch a company in this sector couldn't be better than right now. Blockchain has potential applications beyond only the healthcare and finance industry. Since most people don't understand how the system works right now, investing some time into learning it and how it functions might offer you an early edge over the competition, even if you don't have a lot of money to invest. Number 5. Online tutoring. People have been complaining about the lack of value of college degrees for the last 2 decades, and only a few have taken notice. But following a worldwide epidemic, no one is willing to shell out such huge sums of money for an online education. To our dismay, the transition to online education has already started, and this trend is only expected to accelerate in the next year. But do you want to know the one thing that most people don't like about online learning? It is because there is a disconnect between you and the instructor. As a result, the procedure isn't as effective as it could be. Online tutoring, on the other hand, is becoming more popular because people need personal connections even if they want to reach a large audience. In the past, having a tutor come to your house was a bit of a hassle. Now that online tutoring is becoming more popular, anyone who is good at something may be able to make a good living by doing it. So here comes this question. What subjects are you good at? Math? How about science? Chemistry perhaps? Millions of families would pay money if they thought it would help their kids learn faster. If you don't build a platform or hire other teachers to teach in more subjects, it will be hard to grow your business. But it's a good idea to start with if you don't have a lot of money. I hope all of the businesses we talked about today make sense. You don't need to be smart or have a lot of money to get started. But to make it happen, you need the discipline and commitment to push yourself every day. Don't try all of them at once. You will fail no matter what, so pick one and do your best. Even if you work full-time, spend a few hours after work at first. Once the business has grown to the point where it can pay the bills, you can quit your job and focus on growing the business if you want to. Well, that's basically the 5 business ideas that will make money in 2022. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this, then you will probably learn a lot more from watching this other video. Why every millionaire follows the 5-hour rule. If you click on the screen right now, you can go and watch that. Do you want to learn more on how to thrive wisely? What videos would you want to watch next? Feel free to comment down below. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos on how to thrive wisely. Till next time.